sad news coming out of Ukraine right now. Russia has attacked Ukraine. There are missile strikes occurring right now. There are reports of explosions in the capital city of Ukraine. Futures are down over 2% right now. Oil is up 3%. We're going to discuss the breaking news real fast. Just give me a minute. I got to get through this. It's kind of difficult for me to get through. But we're going to discuss the breaking news here. And then I'm going to get to the information that I was going to present for today's video. And then after that, we'll discuss, what you guys want to discuss. So let's get through the breaking news real fast. Let me just get on a Discord real fast and let them know. Hold on a second. So yeah, this all just literally happened moments ago. So we've got live updates here. As you can see, Dow futures down 700 points. Ukraine reports missile strikes after Putin orders Russian forces to attack. News reports that explosions were heard in Kyiv, the Ukrainian capital. Yeah, this is just really, it's bad. It's really bad. Stock market futures down over 2%. NASDAQ futures down 2.5%. S&P down 2%. Dow down 2%. Oil's up 3%. I don't even know what to say. I would just ask you guys, please just pray for Ukraine. Pray for them. There's going to be a lot of loss of life, a lot of death. Obviously, financially is going to be terrible. So just please keep the people of Ukraine in your prayers tonight. Russia also, this is not good for the people of Russia. So just keep everybody in that part of the world in your prayers tonight. Let me just kind of go through some of the news that was coming out earlier today. Obviously, there was a cyber attack against Ukrainian banks and government websites. It looked like some sort of DDoS attack that took down the Ukrainian banks and websites. That was kind of what kind of came out first. Then after that happened, I apologize. There's just so much going on. I got to see if I can find all these news stories. The U.S. and Europe kind of ramped up sanctions, but it's kind of a joke because Russia is really independent and sanctions don't really do anything. So outside of a military action, there's really nothing that U.S. or Europe can do to hurt Russia for doing this. There was, bond yields are kind of falling all over the place. There's a huge sell-off in bonds. What ended up happening today was the markets opened up. So in yesterday's video, first of all, I just got to say I was completely wrong, obviously. But in yesterday's video, I had talked about how it was looking green, like we were going to go up, like it was going to be good. And then this whole thing happened with the Russia. Basically, a lot of bad news started coming out. So as it started out, the day started out, pretty green, but then it started to fall. And this kind of scared me. So within the first few minutes of trading, I sold that call option that we had bought yesterday. We sold it for a 26% profit. And then I just watched because I really wasn't sure what was going to happen. But when we got down to about right here, let me pull up S&P so you guys can kind of see this a little bit better. But the 300-day EMA right here was at $424. $424.40 was a 300-day EMA. So I thought that when we got down to, again, this was before Russia invaded. I thought that when we got down to this level here, this 324 level, somewhere in right here, that this was going to be the bottom. We were going to rebound. We were going to go back up. So early today, I actually bought a call option thinking everything's good, right? Like all the news came out. So we know Russia kind of put their troops into the separatist parts of Ukraine. I thought that was going to be the end of it. Like, that's it. We're done. And I bought a call option at this point because I thought we were going to go up. And as you can see, it kept going down. So Once we were down a certain amount, I closed out of that call option. We actually ended up buying a put option right at the close. So we do have a put option on SPY. It's a $420 put option that expires February 28th. So we had bought this put option because honestly, for me at that point, it was technical. I saw the S&P close below the 300-day EMA. To me, that was a technical indicator we were going to keep falling. Let me get back to this Russian news real fast, kind of explain why this happened, and then I'll tell you a little bit about what we kind of did today. So the reason that we broke below this very strong support level and kept falling today, so initially Russia had come out and it was looking like this was going to turn into an all-out war, honestly. Where can I find it? Yeah, we got to talk about China here in a minute. This was all the news I was going to talk about before all hell broke loose. Okay, I can't find it anymore. I'll just tell you guys. So basically, to start the day, the Russia-Ukraine conflict, Ukraine came out and they said that they had intel that Russia had plans to attack. Ukraine came out, they said they had intel to attack the Ukrainian capital. And it looked like all-out war was going to take place. And then we got the news of the cyber attack. So it looked like Russia was ramping up their cyber attack against Ukraine, trying to take down their economy. Russia also pulled all of their consulate members out of Ukraine for their safety. So that just pointed to, why would Russia pull their consulate members out of Kyiv for safety unless they were going to attack? All right. It just didn't make sense. So everything started looking like Russia was going to attack Ukraine. I didn't expect it to happen this fast. Like, holy crap. So I'm sitting here, I'm doing my research, trying to get ready for my video. And then all of a sudden I get news like this. So yeah, that's it. Like they attacked. I don't know what to say. Pray for those people, please. Just pray for them. Yeah, I don't have a lot of faith in Biden right now. I mean, he pulled all of our troops out of Afghanistan, like left all of our equipment there. We're not going to war. Okay, so here's what I want to do, mate. We know what's going on. That's the news. Let me talk a little bit about the markets real fast, and then we'll talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. I'm sorry for being all flustered. I wasn't planning on doing this at all. This really, really shocked me. So sorry for the fluster here. Sorry, guys. Okay, so let's go over a couple of stocks real fast. I want to show you how these stocks all broke support levels. If we start with Amazon here, the MACD on Amazon just formed a death cross. That's very bearish when the gold line goes below the blue line. So that was really bearish today. If we look at Google, it remains bearish, just continues to fall towards the 300-day EMA, and the MACD is bearish. If we look at Microsoft did close at the 300-day EMA. It held it, but given the after hours and the futures, this is going to break below the 300-day EMA on Thursday. If we look at Apple, where did Apple go? There it is. If we look at Apple, it broke below the 100-day EMA. If we look at NVIDIA, it broke below the 200-day EMA. If we look at Tesla, it broke below the 300-day EMA. Guys, those are the top 8 stocks in the S&P 500. And the top 8 stocks in the S&P 500 all broke support levels. And that's why the S&P also broke support level below the 300-day EMA. Again, my video yesterday was based upon these support levels holding and Russia pausing and not going any further. But obviously that did not happen. And that just changes everything. It literally changes everything. The technicals are gone. There's nothing left to hold up the stock market. Every single support level is gone. The stock market is pretty much free to just go in a free fall downward. Taking a look at oil real fast. Oil's up over 3% right now. It's yeah. I think the zoom out. I gotta come here. But yeah, oil is up over 3%. Not quite to $100 a barrel yet, but getting really close. If we actually look at the Brent, I think the Brent is at like $98, $99 right now. Let me see if I can go back and pull it up for you guys real fast. Nope, I take it back. Brent just hit $100 a barrel. It's official. Oil's over $100 a barrel. Guys, this is bad. This is really bad. It's bad for everybody. Just, I don't know if you guys are praying people or not, but just if you are, pray, and if you're not, pray, because Ukraine could use a miracle right now. I don't know of any other way of putting it. Let me tell you guys what we're doing today. I'll just go over the history real fast. Again, I don't have anything ready to go, but if you look at our order history, we had bought that, and I know this is really small. I'll just read it out for you guys. We bought the call option last night at near the close for $4.59 or $4.58. Sold it this morning when I realized things were not going to go our way for $5.80, so made 26% profit. Then when I thought the market was going to bottom out and rebound, we bought that call option at $5.14. It didn't. The market went down. Sold it at $4.12 for a 20% loss. And then bought the put option right at the close. So overall, the portfolio is down 1% today. By the way, guys, if you're wondering how the $1 Million Challenge portfolio was going, I know I haven't updated you guys much, but we're at $2,261. Obviously, not anywhere near our $1 million, but we are slowly crawling back some losses that we had. You can ignore all this. That's back before I pulled my money out. But if you go to the 5-day, you can see we're down around 2,100, and it's slowly climbing back up from some trades that went sideways a few weeks ago. But the point is, if you're down a lot of money, don't panic. Don't do something stupid and try to, I don't know, like double down or just get all your money back. Like, just go slow. Go slow. Just stick to your game plan, and don't, get irrational, and don't just try to go all in on anything. Don't double down. Don't try to trade options when you never did it before. Just, be patient and try to get those losses back slowly. Preserving wealth is just as important as gaining wealth. Okay, there are some stocks actually that I want to talk about real fast, and then that'll end what I guess would be a normal video, even though there's nothing normal about today. Let's go to PLTR real fast. I'll let you guys know what's going on here. So this is Palantir, and pull this up. Lucid Tracking is a website that you guys can go to and just find out everything ARK Invest is buying and selling. So as you can see here on Lucid Tracking, ARK Invest sold out of most of their PLTR shares. They still have like 160,000 shares, but they've sold like 25 million shares or something like that so far. And what nobody can seem to figure out is why. Like, why would ARK Invest think PLTR was a good buy at $20 and then turn around and sell it at 10? Like, it just seems like they would want to add on more at that price, right? Well, I mean, Meet Kevin thinks that ARK Invest may be sold out because a lot of Palantir's customer acquisition was coming from these investments in SPAC deals, where basically PLTR was buying these SPACs and saying, hey, if we're going to invest in your company, you come use our software. And as it turns out that, PLTR had a growth projection of 30% per year in order to meet their numbers. And what Meet Kevin did is he went out and he removed those SPAC deals where they're basically buying their clients rather than really gaining them. And it turns out their actual growth rate is only 26%. So it's possible that ARK Invest kind of saw that and got panicked and was like, maybe their growth rate isn't as much as they say it is, and they're just covering up some stuff. That's a fear that's possible. The real big thing that just makes everybody confused is that ARK Invest sold PLTR so that they could buy Roku. That's right, ROKU, Roku. And why? Why did ARK Invest buy Roku? I mean, if you think about ARK Invest, it's supposed to be an innovative ETF. I certainly think Palantir is a lot more innovative than Roku. Roku's last earnings weren't really good. That's why they had this big drop, as you can see here. Roku complained about wages going up, component prices rising, and margins decreasing. So their future fundamentals just don't look very good. Granted, their price of sale is 6. I guess they're fundamentally, probably a decent play. But from an innovative perspective, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. So I don't know. Nobody can really figure out why ARK Invest sold all of their Palantir Roku. Nobody knows, but just wanted to let you know about it. All right, the last one up is Tesla, TSLA. This is one of the ones that, yesterday I was like, hey, let's buy the dip. It's going to bottom out here. I can't remember what I said. What is $780? Like, you can see it on the chart. You can see it. We got this long-lasting, support level with a top here and bottom here, and I thought we'd get a bottom here. It lined right up with the 300-day EMA. It was a great support level, and Tesla literally crashed right through it. Next support level on Tesla, $540. So just be aware of that, and be aware that this is probably going to fall really far. There is some minor support at around $580, but the strong support's at $540. And just going to go back, show you that support level. We had a touch here, and then another touch here. So we had 3 touch points of support. It's a really strong support level at $540, but man, that's going to be a heck of a drop on Tesla. It's about a 30% drop from here. All right, guys, that's it. That's all I really wanted to talk about. I don't know what else to say. Let me just go through the comments, see what you guys want to talk about. Like I said, I'm just kind of saddened and flustered by this. So just keep everybody in your prayers. All right. Let's see what you guys. Yeah, puts on SPY and Qs. I think today would have been the day. If you guys want to know everything I buy and sell, it's in the Discord. It's also on Twitter. So if you guys want to sign up for the free Discord, it's stockcurry.vip/Discord. And we talk about all the stocks, options, crypto, day and night in there. In fact, there are actually people in there right now talking about the situation. And like I said, on Twitter, I also post everything I buy and sell on Twitter at twitter.com/realscottcurry. Either one of those channels, you would have seen me buy the put option today. And I also, if you go to, let me just pull it up here. It's stockcurry.vip/coaching. What happens, this is the VIP club. And what I'm doing is kind of giving you like real-time trade alerts, like basically telling you before I place the trade, what I'm thinking about buying and why. And I can just show that to you guys real fast, what that kind of looks like. Where is it? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's see. It's right here. Let me pull this over for you guys to see it. So as you guys can see, like pretty much all day today, I was just talking about like thinking about reopening the call. We talked a little bit about a VWAP, what that was. So I pulled the trigger, opened the call, saved a day trade for an emergency, started realizing it wasn't looking very good for that end of day rally. Got a golden cross on the MACD, got a little hopeful, and then it hit my stop loss. So I closed the position. And then I said, based upon the continued bearishness and the fact SPY is about to close both 300-day EMA, that's when I opened the put option. You can see that here. So if you guys want all of the like really detailed information on why I'm buying and selling, and you want to know what I'm even thinking about buying and selling before I actually do it and post it on Twitter, you can join the Stock Curry VIP club at stockcurry.vip/coaching. There's a link in the description for that. And you can get 20% off right now if you sign up. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm not here to promote that. I just wanted to let you guys know. Let's see what else you guys have to say as far as chats or whatnot. Yeah, thank you so much for praying for Ukraine, Frederick. If everybody could please pray. No war is good. No war. Thank you, John, for praying for Ukraine. Yeah, man. You know, Keith, everybody was hoping Putin was bluffing. Everybody. I don't know if you saw any of Tom Nash's videos, but Tom Nash was like, he's bluffing. He's never going to invade. Man, we were all wrong. Everybody. Yeah, definitely. There's been a lot of crypto theft lately, guys. If you guys, I'll just show you what I use real fast. At the Stock Curry VIP website, I've got this resources tab here. It says research tools, but that's because most of this research tools. But Ledger is the hardware wallet I use. So it works with your phone or your laptop, and it basically stores your private key in like a PIN, makes it offline so that nobody can steal your crypto. So yeah, absolutely on that. Oh yeah, please hit the like button and subscribe if you guys haven't already. That will help out the YouTube algorithm. Keeps me going, keeps me alive, so you guys can keep seeing the stuff. I'm just gonna refresh and see if we got any new news here. So this is a good question, Sean. What if other countries intervene? Are we going to get World War III? I don't know. It doesn't seem like that. But I don't know. I can't predict Putin anymore. I can't even guess. Here's my fear. So President Biden has already said that if Russia attacked Ukraine, it would basically be World War III. Now, that seems really far-fetched. It seems ridiculous. I don't believe a lot of the crap our president says. But here's how this might actually play out. So China is in support of Russia. Now, if NATO nations, if Europe, United States decide to go support Ukraine, I could see a situation where Europe and the United States join forces, send in a small amount of military, NATO troops into Ukraine to fight to keep Ukraine sovereign. And then I could see China joining Russia and China sending their troops to support the Russian troops. At that point, I could see Europe and the US and a lot of Western nations, maybe Australia, who knows, jumping in with a much stronger force in order to fight the Russians and the Chinese. So there is a possibility for World War III. If you had asked me last week, I'd say no way. It's absolutely impossible. But after everything that just happened in the last few hours, who knows? There was also some other news, and I can't find it, but there was some news that Russia was attacking U.S. warships earlier today. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I did see some news on that as well. So I certainly hope not, but at this point, sadly, it would be possible. Yes. How far can the market tank because of this war? It's a weird question because the U.S. stock market really isn't affected by the Russia-Ukraine war. We're just not. Keep in mind that Russia is a very independent economy. Like, there's not a lot of trade with any country outside of Russia. And so outside of oil, right? Oil is the one exception. So it's not like like Russia's going to do anything to like stop the U.S. economy. It's not like the Russians can like hurt us. But Where this could get bad is if China gets involved. If China gets involved and decides to support Russia, that could cause serious economic problems for the United States. Now, this just happens to have occurred during a time when the stock market was already entering a bear market for other reasons. So it just exasperated the downfall that had already started. I want to show you something really interesting. Let me pull this up for you. So, when did Russia invade Crimea? February 20th, 2014. Let's go look at what happened to the stock market February 20th, 2014 to March 26th, 2014. This is going to blow your mind. So if we go back, let's see, we're in 2018. I'll just pull up SPY for this, whatever. 2014, and what date did I say? February 20th. So 2014, February 20th. There we are right there. Notice that when the Russian invasion of Crimea was sort of building up, kind of like we had with the Ukraine buildup, where Russia was building up a lot of troops right along Ukraine's border, our stock market started to go down. The same thing happened in 2014, where the stock market started to go down. But what's really interesting is that the stock market recovered before the invasion actually occurred. And then if you go through the end of the invasion date, which is March 26th, the stock market pretty much went up the whole time. It went from, well, up, slightly flat, but mostly up. And so last time this happened, the stock market actually went up. The only reason the stock market is going down now is because of the overall bear market that had already started. It's honestly just for the Russia-Ukraine war by itself, it's a big overreaction, but it's certainly having an effect. Now, part of that, of course, it's oil. As we just announced, oil prices are now, well, at least they were for a brief minute over $100 a barrel. That is, yeah, they are. They're over $100 a barrel. So that's a key psychological level that's going to put a lot of people, make a lot of people fearful. And the other thing about this level is keep in mind that the higher oil goes, the higher inflation goes in the United States, which is going to be really bad for the economy and is also going to cause the Fed might have to raise interest rates a little bit faster. Let me just pull up right here where the CME futures are for the Fed rate increase. And it looks like we are at, give it a minute to load. Yeah, look at that. 90% chance of a 0.25% basis rate point hike and nothing of 10% for a 0.5. Right now, the markets are basically pricing in the Fed's not going to raise interest rates more than 0.25. So how far can the market tank? I don't know. Nobody knows. It depends upon if it gets worse or not. It depends upon if China gets involved. If China gets involved, a lot further. If China doesn't get involved, we'll see. Right now, the Russell is in bear market territory. The NASDAQ is extremely close to bear market territory. The S&P is in correction territory. And the Dow is just shy of correction territory. I predicted a bear market. Meet Kevin said the market could go down another double from here. So another 20% down on the NASDAQ, another 10 or 11% down on the S&P and Dow. Makes sense to me. Now, how long will it take for that to actually happen? Months. But yeah, it looks like we could have a lot more pain. Yeah, Russia was just waiting for Olympics to get over. We knew that. China's coming next. That's what everybody's fearful. You got stopped out of TSLA. It's probably a good thing. Yeah, a lot of people have got all cash right now. A lot of people took Meet Kevin's advice and went all cash. One thing I'll tell you about a long-term investing, man, people that buy the dip, when this bear market is over, people are going to be so freaking wealthy. Like I'm telling you, when this bear market is over and you're able to buy like mega cap stocks at like PEs of 10, like, oh my gosh, we are about to make so much money. This is going to make the buying the dip of March 2020 look like child's play. I mean, I'm telling you, we are going to make so much money when this market bottoms out. As of about 2 hours ago, this is now a war and is no longer a conflict. Russia has officially invaded Ukraine or attacked Ukraine. Yes, thank you, Rich, for praying. Let's see what else we got. Let's get past some of the political stuff. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think Ukraine's giving up easily. They are ready to fight. And honestly, I think Europe and the U.S. is going to support them too. I know the U.S. is already sending military equipment to Ukraine, tanks and things to help them out. Ukraine's got the entire Western world supporting them. They're not giving up. Let me get past all this policy stuff. Man, a lot of politics in the comments. If anybody knows an answer to this, maybe you could respond. Man, y'all are political. Stop with the politics. Let's focus on praying for Ukraine, guys. They really need it. Seriously, they really need it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. When these stocks bottom out, man, can you imagine buying Tesla at 540 and then seeing it go back to up to 1,000 or 1,200, wherever TIPRANKS says it's going to go? I mean, this is going to be an amazing time to buy the dip in a few months, not right now, but in a few months. Yeah, it's too late to get energy stocks, man. Definitely too late. It's too late for puts, too late for energy stocks. All that should have been done today. Oh yeah, gold's going up. Let's see where gold's at right now. Wow, gold's up 1.6%. That's going to be really good for gold stocks tomorrow. Really good. In fact, I think our gold stock GLDG, our gold stock GLDG was up 5% today. And we have this technical resistance level. Well, actually, it's not very strong. Yeah, it's not a very strong resistance. But no, this is going to break out. This is going way higher. I could see GLDG getting to like, I don't know, $1.90 tomorrow. Yeah, this is gonna skyrocket. Yeah, thanks for praying. Really appreciate that. Yeah, let's talk about banking stocks real fast. So here's the deal. Let me pull up FAS, which was the ETF, kind of the 3 times leverageable ETF. If you look at FAS right now, it's down 4% today. Another 1% after hours. It'll be down a lot more tomorrow. So here's the thing about banking stocks. You're absolutely right. Banking stocks will do well as interest rates hike. However, banking stocks will do bad as war breaks out. People tend not to spend a lot of money when they get real fearful of something bad about to happen. The other problem that I could see potentially is, if Russia launched that cyber attack against Ukraine and took down their banks today, they actually did. What's to stop them from doing that in the United States? Can you imagine how far banking stocks are going to fall if Russia launches a cyber attack against the US and takes down our banking system? Yeah, I would not invest in banks right now. I would wait. Let's see. Yeah, absolutely, guys. Don't get scared. This is an opportunity. I know it's bad news. There's no cherry coating that. It is bad news. Or cherry coating, sugar coating is sugar coating. There's no sugar coating that. It's bad news, but there's definitely opportunity in bad news. Once it blows over, not now. Unless you have put options, then I guess it's good. But I'm not celebrating my put options tonight. I mean, I'm glad I got them. It's great for the portfolio and all, but I'm not celebrating. I'm not celebrating a loss of life. What sectors are negatively affected by war? All of them. Everything except for oil, gold, silver, pretty much everything. Just a heads up on crypto, guys. Crypto will keep falling with the overall market. If the market goes down, crypto will go down. And crypto's at major support levels right now. And it could very easily break below those support levels. And if it does, it's going a whole lot lower. I could see Ethereum getting down to 1,700. So I'm not buying any crypto right now. I think it's going to go down. You know, this is weird, but war is normally good for the stock market. Normally, when we go to war, the stock market rises like a lot. I would not be surprised that if the United States actually enters this war, like if we declare war on Russia, I would not be surprised to see the stock market rise significantly. Because I know it sounds stupid, but war is actually good for the stock market. It generates a lot of spending in the military, and all that spending ends up making its way through the economy. So if we do go to war, I would expect the stock market to go up. This is really a one-off situation where the stock market dropped when when war broke out. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that oil prices are going up and inflation's getting worse. All right. Let's see what else we got. Any non-political stuff we can talk about? Yeah, this is the concern with China, is that China might cut off trade to the USA. That's going to be really bad for anybody that gets parts from China. Apple. Can you imagine if Apple got their trade cut off and weren't able to get any iPhones or anything? Like, that's not good. So keep your eyes out on pretty much any company that has business in China. Apple, Tesla, any of the Chinese stocks, they could all tank if China gets involved. And right now, there's a very real chance that China will get involved. You're saying China will move fast. Yeah, I would not be surprised to see China get involved in the next day or two. Absolutely. Yeah, a lot of people in the comments saying China is going to go after Taiwan, kind of use the Russia-Ukraine conflict as a diversion. That's possible. So Frogger, just to be clear, I'm not saying Biden's weak. I'm saying he pulled our troops out of Afghanistan, meaning he doesn't want war. He doesn't like war. He doesn't like our troops being in war zones. So I don't think we're going to get involved in Ukraine. It's going to take a lot to get us involved in Ukraine. That's just what I'm trying to say about that. Are small cap stocks good to invest in? No. Those are going to continue to get hit the hardest while the market goes down. I would wait to buy the dip on those. Nobody knows when a bear market's going to be open or be over, but bear markets generally last 3 to 18 months. I've been saying since last year, I think this bear market will last 3 to 9 months and be over somewhere between March and October. Yeah, airports getting hit, missile strikes. Yeah, we know. It's really sad what's happening right now. Really sad. Um, John, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Am I selling my puts? I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I wasn't planning on selling my call today, but that changed, so we'll see. Yeah, you're welcome for the GLDG recommendation. I think we're up about 15% on that, so that's been a really good hedge for our portfolios. Okay, so guys, I think we're gonna end it there. I think we've covered, pretty much everything. If you guys want any additional information, help, you guys want access to the Discord, it's all available at stockcurry.vip. Thank you guys so much for joining today. Please keep Ukraine and Russia in your prayers. A lot of loss of life, a lot of pain, a lot of hurt right now. So please keep everybody in your prayers tonight. And if you're not somebody who prays, pray anyway, because like I said, Ukraine could really use a miracle right now. All right, guys, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe on your way out. I hope you guys have a lot of success trading, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.